Hey, what's going on, Tesla? This is Maurice Bishop, founder of Life is a Game of Chess. I wanted to show y'all a game that I played against 2149. One of y'all requested to play some type of, I don't know, that Sicilian Ruy Lopez type of thing. I did my research and looked it up, so I got a concept of it. I may play a little bit different, but y'all see what I mean. Obviously I played as white. I play e4, play c5, I go knight f3, knight c6, I go bishop e5. Kind of like the Ruy Lopez setup, but instead the pawn is on c5, so there's still like a Ruy Lopez Sicilian. Really don't know I forgot what y'all call it, but I call it like a Sicilian Ruy Lopez because of the bishop on b5. But anyway, he goes d6 and I go d4. He takes, knight catches d4, obviously threatening knight captures c6, trying to get the rook, but obviously he blocks it with the bishop. I continue my development, knight c3, he goes knight f6, my castle as soon as possible, he goes a6, and I actually just took the knight off, threatening the queen, so he took with the pawn. I guess why, he takes with the pawn is obviously he won his light square bishop. I did get the concept of like when people play the Sicilian, they don't want to give up their light square bishop, due to it becomes useful in the game. So I found that out. So I just wanted to see how true it was, so I took. So now I know why. But I go bishop c4, he goes e6, I go bishop g5, he goes bishop e7, and I just took. And then he takes back with the pawn. Now, honestly, I really thought maybe he could have took the bishop. I just thought it would be a little bit better. But, he just took with the pawn. And then I just go queen h5. You'd be surprised though. I mean, it looks like he got a good pawn center, like nothing isolated except for the pawn on a6 that could eventually become weak. But then if you look at my pawn structure, mine look good in the endgame as well. So that's kind of why I did it. But queen b6, bishop e3, he goes d5, I take, he takes back with the c pawn, and I go rook e1. Now notice, just imagine, that bishop wasn't on d7 and the queen not on b6. Obviously, y'all see that there could be some potential weaknesses if I go rook captures e6 without the queen on b6 and without the bishop on d7. So y'all get that, y'all can picture that, right? Alright. Sometimes, in order to visualize some tactics or whatever, you kind of got to visualize the pieces not there and what you can do to actually create some havoc in this position. But I go rook e1, and he goes queen d4. Now, just really look at this position right now. The king is still in the center of the board. I got my queen active on the h5. Just really look at it. Look at this position. My rook literally in front of the king. I could really do some stuff, right? And of course, you gotta create havoc. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did knight catches d5, but as I look back, as I analyze this again, I really, and maybe incorrect me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought maybe bishop catches d5 was probably better. The only reason I say bishop catches d5 because if I go bishop catches d5, if he take back, I could go knight catches d5 because now I'm threatening not only knight c7 with a check, but I'm threatening the rook catches e7. Or if he castle, I'm threatening knight catches e7 with a check. If he decides to take, And then I just thought maybe the bishop was actually like a better move. But the only reason why I did knight catches d5 first was only because if the pawn take, I could go bishop catches d5, not only threatening the rook, but also hitting queen catchers f7, and then the bishop wouldn't be able to go e6 because then I could still go bishop catcher e6. The f pawn wouldn't be able to take because my queen on h5. So that was my thinking. That's why I did the knight catches d5, thinking I probably do a little something, right? But obviously, I mean he saw the concept, so he just went bishop c6. But then I think he just missed the knight c7 check. Because I really thought he was going to take, but he just let me get it. So he goes king f8, and then I go rook catches e6. Now, can y'all see like what's going on here? If he by me going rook catches e6, like, do y'all see what's going on? Well, if the f pawn catches the rook on e6, then my knight on c7 would capture on e6 with a check, and then taking the queen on d4. That's the whole purpose. But also, I'm threatening the bishop on c6, and I'm threatening a good amount of stuff here, right? He goes bishop c5, and then I just go rook e3. Because I'm threatening mate on f7. But I'm also threatening other mates, as you can see. So he goes queen d7, and I go queen h6 check, and then of course he resigns. Why does he resign? Because after he goes king g8, then I will move the rook from e3 to g3. And the only way you can stop the mate is by moving the queen to g4, and then my rook on g3 would catch on g4 with checkmate. So let's look back at here. Look at his pawn structure. Let's go back. Alright, e4, c5, knight f3, bishop e5, d6, d4, he takes, knight c3, knight f6. Alright, so when I cancel, it all started with that a6. So when I took, he took with the pawn. And maybe, and I'm telling you, that light square bishop came in handy though. That's why I went bishop c4. Maybe in some sense he could have went bishop catches c6, but I mean, would have been a lot better. But he goes e6, bishop g5, bishop e7, I take. Like I said, I thought better would be bishop catches f6, but you gotta think already he has a double pawn on no f file already, and that could be a potential weakness. So you just gotta know how to.
Actually, just to reiterate that the bishop couldn't have taken on f6 because he would have dropped his pawn on d6. So yeah, so that was the reason why that bishop didn't go bishop catches f6. He would have dropped the pawn on d6. All right, just let y'all know.
Do something with that. That's why I immediately go queen h5. When y'all see a potential weakness, man, you go straight at it. Like, don't back down to it. You go straight towards that weakness. Plus, I got myself developed. My pieces developed and everything, and I'm castled. I'm straight. Queen b6, bishop b3, d5. And that's the reason why I took. You want. It would have been even worse if he would have went e catches d5 because of. You leave those double pawns, isolated. Whereas he took with the c pawn, so his double pawn is still connected. So it could kind of be useful. But you see how these pawn structures is happening now? That's why I just really want y'all to really look at it. Rook e1, queen d4. I could have potentially went rook a to d1. I could have just did that, but I already saw, the shot. Knight catchers. But like I said, I thought bishop catches d5 would have just been better. But you see how quickly like stuff happens, like because of these pawn structures, the double pawns, and certain weaknesses and everything. There's a lot going on. And then rook catches e6. So these are the crazy blows, man. That does the tricks. You just gotta see it. But anyway, yeah, man, it wasn't really nothing he could do after that. especially with these double pawns or whatever, it gave me that open G file and stuff. So you gotta see the whole picture, you know. I guess like don't think I can really say to y'all is like when y'all play a position, don't just play exchanging pieces just to exchange pieces. You know, do it for a reason. You know, have a plan in the back of your mind, like a strategy, like you know the reason why you're doing it. You know, always have a plan. You know, so I'm probably gonna be more in depth. I know a lot of times I talk about my game, I analyze it, but I'm probably gonna be even more in depth. You know, like the way I'm thinking and the way I'm seeing certain positions. So I'm gonna just do it that way. But yeah, y'all, if y'all like this video, you know, please like, share, comment. You know, let me know what y'all think. Alright, peace.
And don't forget to subscribe.